today. I opened it up, the box. So they actually sent me this. See if I can get you close. They sent me this to, it's the network video recording system. And they asked me to review it just to see what it's like. I have actually installed some cameras before in my house. Haven't been very happy with them. So when they asked me to review these cameras, I thought, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Let me give it a shot. So here's the instructions, I guess. So what I'm going to do is let's see what we have here. First of all, listen, I don't read instructions. If I can't figure it out, I'll go back to the instructions. But it says it's easy. This tells me that it's Wi-Fi. It has a Wi-Fi connection, motion detection. It says easy setup, and if it's easy setup, I shouldn't need the directions. I think at one point it said plug and play. I know what plug and play means. I love plug and play for all of the cameras. They all look the same. 1, 2, oh, here's a mouse. Guess I have a mouse. 3, 4, should be 6, 5, 6, 7. You know what? One of these has got to be for this. So it's got an Ethernet cable for some reason. Oh, these are for mounting. This is for mounting. I know what those are for. Those are for mounting the cameras. Let's take a look at the. I think this is where everything gets recorded. I was just going to plug this into my television set. Doesn't have an Ethernet cable though, huh? I'm sorry, it has an Ethernet cable. It doesn't have a HMDI cable. So I have one downstairs. I'm going to go get an HMDI cable. So let me go grab an HMDI cable. I'm going to hook it right up to this television set that I have here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my HMDI cable here. Like I said, I'm going to just hook this up to the television set that I've got right here. This TV really isn't hooked up to anything. I actually hook up my Apple TV to this when people come over and they spend the night. They can oh, it's here. Oh, here it is. So I'll plug this in here. I will plug this in here. Let me move this over some. Okay, it was just that easy to go ahead and plug this in to, but it just didn't work in that other room. But apparently it's not compatible with that television set. That television set is very old. This one is not. So, and you can see I've got full mouse control, which is kind of cool. I plugged in a camera in the other room, so the camera's in the other room. It's got full bars right here. So let me go show you. You just stay right here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make this full screen, and I'm going to move this other camera around in the other room. Okay. And the quality of this video is just here. I'm going to show you my camera. There's the camera that's actually looking at the television set. So it seems to work very well, very well. Listen, one thing I would recommend is you kind of leave this loosen this up when you put the antenna on, because then you can just keep it out of the way when you're putting the antenna on. It just makes it so much easier. Okay, I just kind of put some more cameras out and about. Incredible, guys. The view of these things are incredible. I'm going to show you something real quick. This one right here, if I double click it, it makes it full screen. Look at, you can see the jet. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hopefully. Let me zoom in a little bit. Yes, you can. You can see the jet right here. Right here, there's a jet going across the sky. But look right here really closely. Hang on. Let me zoom you in a little bit more. You see that? You see that camera right there? This one right here? Okay. I put this one out of my garage a while ago because I had a lot of things going on in the parking lot across the street and out in my driveway. I had people breaking in my cars. The minute I put that camera out, all of that stopped. But that particular camera there has to be hardwired into the thing that it's hardwired into. So it's basically just a camera right now that's not doing anything but detouring people from doing anything. But that's where one of my cameras are going to go. Right now, I have actually put this outside right now as far as this is. And I'm going to turn around this camera and I'm going to show you where it's at. I'm going to take this camera off of here. But that's my garage. It's a detached garage, right? And you see my shed right there. That camera is right on those bricks. It's that little white speck that you're seeing right in here. Okay, but it's that far away. It's that far away. It's actually going to be hooked up. It's going to be a little bit closer when I hook it up to the garage. When I put it into the garage, and I've got a hole there. It'll go right in. I got a plug right there. It'll plug right in. So when I put that into the garage, it's going to be perfect, and it's going to show me my driveway and everything else. So that's going to be that camera. But look at this. That's how many bars I have with that camera being that far away. That's really good. You see, when I right click, you see I have a menu here, and it has all this video backup, all of this other stuff to do, the volume, setup wizard. I probably should do the setup wizard. Add Wi-Fi. I can add Wi-Fi right now, and I can do that right now because I do have Wi-Fi here. So I probably will add Wi-Fi to it right now and get that set up. But guys, I'm 60 years old. I unboxed this thing, I plugged it in, and I'm playing with it. Easy to use. Really easy to use. Very clear picture. The last camera system I set up, I put it in, I set it up, I had to delete it, I had to reinstate it. It was just back and forth, back and forth. I've got like 3 or 4 cameras around here. I don't even bother with them. I don't even have them on. They're plugged in, but they're not doing anything just because they're a big hassle. All right, I needed to show you guys a few things. I watched a few of the videos on this camera, and they saw these things right here, if you can see them. They didn't know what they were for. I took a look at them, and they don't even show these in the manual, but I do know what they're for. Once I took a look at them closely, I know exactly what they're for. You can see these right here, these little rubber pieces. They're going to go in the end. If you're not using this EarthNet cable and they're outside, you can go ahead and stick that in there and seal that off. And if you are using it, so you are going to hook a cable into this and it's going to be outside, well then you want to put this on. You want this to go on, right? And then you want this to go on the other side. And then when you close it up and you put the two together, it seals it. There's a little rubber grommet in there, so you have a tight water seal here, so no water can get into this. Okay, but I'm not going to have any of these outside that I have the cable on. But then you also have this piece here. They only give you one, which is kind of a bummer if you're going to put more than one camera out in the weather, because you only do have one. But that goes on here, and believe it or not, this one is going to be outside, but these cables are going to be inside, but this is going to be outside. So this goes on here, and it goes down into this here to keep the water out of that and keep that sealed off. So I'm going to leave this one on actually, because this particular camera, I'm going to mount outside by my garage. So that's where these are going to go. Kind of one of the things I'm kind of disappointed at is there is no hard drive in here. It's not a bad thing that there's no hard drive in here, because now I can pick what hard drive I want to put in here. I can put a 4 terabyte in here. I can put a 1 terabyte in here, depending on how much I want to spend. I mean, I can get a very nice hard drive to put in here for less than $100, and I can be recording for weeks. Outside, every camera can be recording, and then save it. The other thing I'm not going to do, I'm not going to hook this up to the internet. So if I don't hook this up to the internet with my Ethernet cable, I can't access it from the phone. Okay, I went and set up all my cameras now. This is my front door. Okay, if you double click on the pictures, they get big. If you double click again, they get small. This is my back garage. By my garage, I attached it to the up high on my garage. So this is my driveway. This is my gate going into the house. If anybody comes in and tries to get into the garage or the house, I can see them. All right. This is my front door. This is my girlfriend. Shh, don't tell her. But that's a vacuum cleaner cover. It covers my vacuum cleaner, so I can just leave it out and not have to worry about it. So this is my front door. I just kind of set that one up. This is my living room. So my front door is just right over there. This is my living room, and it's giving me a shot of that. And this is my kitchen. And this is the camera in my kitchen. Now the one camera shooting in this direction, this is shooting my back door, so I can see my back door. So, so there you have it, guys. Really, hang on. Really easy to install. Really easy to install. I'm a 60-year-old computer illiterate, and I was able to hook this all up. It's a little after 10 o'clock, probably about 8 o'clock this morning, I started setting cameras up. But I did do something downstairs for my front door camera. I'm going to show you, because I didn't want to have to drill a hole in the house. So let me show you what I did down there, all right? So you see the camera right above me, right up there? So what I did was I changed out this light fixture. So this light fixture got changed out. It's got a plug on the side here, just like this. That way I didn't have to drill through. And then I ran the cord and I tucked it up into here. I tucked it up into here. I got it there. And it's giving me a good picture of the front door. So that was a really easy setup to do it. That way I didn't have to drill a hole, do anything like that. I was able to just change out this light fixture to have a plug in it. I could have put a bulb in here too with a plug, but I thought that was a little tacky. So I got this light fixture. Actually, I think it looks very nice. It looks very nice here. And you can't even tell something's plugged into it. So, well, there you go. The other one's in the garage. The one in the garage I did. So, and these other ones, you can see it behind me here. Hang on. Right there. I just set that on top of there. Oh, there's a big ear, a big ear. So the other ones I just set up and around the house, and they're not really fastened. I can fasten them, but they're not in the way. I got one sitting on top of the cabinet, one sitting back here in a windowsill, one sitting here. They look great. So you guys have a good day. It doesn't have a hard drive in it to record. So is it a bad thing? No, not really. Really easy to put a hard drive into it. Even I can do that. I can do it. It shows you in here, and you see the hookups in there. It's a very simple thing to do to put a hard drive. They even give you screws to hold the hard drive in. And then you can pick the size of a hard drive you need depending on what you're using it for. I mean, if you're just using it for around the house and you don't need it recording all the time, you can use a very cheap, small hard drive. If you're in a big business and you have a lot of cameras out and you want to record for days and days and days, then you can put a big hard drive in there, and you can record for days and days and days. I'm actually going to put a big hard drive in there, and then
then I don't have to worry about it and just let it run all 24/7. So that's it. I mean, it's if I want to connect it to my phone, I have to have that connected to the internet. If I want to connect that to the internet, I'm going to run a hard wire to my modem, and I'm not doing that. So I won't be able to access this with my Android because I can't connect this to the internet. It's just too hard for me to do from where I'm putting it. But I can definitely record everything that these cameras are putting out, and then I have instant access. If I hear a noise outside, I can right from my bed here, click, look, and see what the heck is going on out there right now. So it is. I've installed them all. I'm going to use this system. I'm definitely going to use this system. It's much better than the old system that I had. Easy to run. You guys have a great day. Hey, if you really like this video, subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, share it with somebody else. You have a great day.